up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, thanks for tuning in to yet another video, and if you're new here, please get down there and hit subscribe, and while you're down there, hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time we post a new video. So if you guys know me, you know I love making my own brackets and fabricating this and that. So we got something here in the garage today that is gonna make everything a whole lot easier. So what we got here is a Milwaukee corded bandsaw with its bandsaw blades. So we got that, and we also got this swag off-road stand for it as well. We got some Velcro straps, and we got a pedal. Look at Emily and Melanie. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything unboxed real quick, and then we'll get assembling. So let's go ahead and snap our way through this. Hold on, sometimes it's laggy. Not a good snap. There we go. All right, so here we have our brand new Milwaukee bandsaw. It's the corded version. It'll be operated by this foot switch, so that's why we got this. The bandsaw blades, it actually brings two, so I only got one out of the box right now. And then this is the swag off-road kit. So this thing actually brings instructions and all the hardware, and it brings a Velcro strap, so it looks like I bought those for no reason. But there's two options to get the stand for your bandsaw from off-road. You can either get it bare metal, or you can get it where these two legs come zinc plated, and then the top comes powder coated. I could have easily powder coated it myself, but I decided to go with this route because I don't know how to zinc plate yet. That's something I will be, or I plan on learning in the future. So just to make it easier on me, I got it already zinc plated and obviously this powder coated. So we're gonna go ahead and start assembling this thing, and we're gonna see exactly how everything goes. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this blade on the bandsaw, and then we'll get assembling this stand. Alright guys, so we got the bandsaw mounted up to the stand now. So, I mean, it's pretty stable. The directions were a little bit confusing, but one thing that I found really cool was that they provide the Allen key that you need for installation. I ended up using one of my own Allen sockets, but I think it's pretty cool that they included that. So now that we got this whole thing mounted up, we can take the provided Velcro strap and tie it around the trigger right here, so it's full lock the whole time. That way we can connect this end into the end for the foot switch, and then we should be able to operate it with our foot. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright boys, well this thing is completely mounted up. As you can see, everything is on there. I got it hooked up to the foot pedal. Don't you guys hate when you don't know which way these things are twisted? Like I was going one way, then it seemed like I wasn't doing anything. I was twisting it more, so I went the other way, and it seemed like I was twisting it more, so I was like, what the heck? So I just stuck with this way, and then I kept going, and I finally got it undone. But it's all on there. Let's go ahead and test it out. There we go. So this thing is ready to go. I just got to find out where I want to mount it. I've actually been thinking about reorganizing this mess that I have here and building my own like 8-foot workbench and mounting it on that. So I don't know where I'm gonna mount it yet, but we need to go ahead and try this out. So I'm gonna go get some metal and then we're gonna get cutting.
24 hours later.
All right guys, so we got hit with a pretty decent sized snowstorm yesterday. As you can see, we've already been out playing in the snow, but when I built this trailer, I ended up using this super thin metal as the bars to hold it, and as you can see, it started to bow out a little bit because it can't hold this much weight. It's only 1/8 inch, I believe. Yeah, it's only 1/8 inch thick, so we got some 1/4 inch ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I also need to go ahead and paint all of this because it's starting to get all rusty now. But yeah, this one didn't bow out really. This one did. This stuff is frozen. Look at all this. That's all ice. But yeah, so we're gonna go inside and we need to cut some new metal. All right, so I just bent this one back. It's not perfectly straight, but it's pretty much straight. So these are the new ones that are gonna go in. We are going double the thickness. These are 1/4 inch thick. So they sell these in 3-foot lengths and 4-foot lengths, and we need just 2 inches over 3 feet. So have to get the 4 feet ones. We're gonna have to take about 10 inches off of each one, and we'll just keep them as scraps. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this over the new one, and then I will mark it here, make a line, get it cut, and then I'll just cut these ends off that have the holes in them because I won't be needing that anyway. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so we're gonna start with this thin 1/8 inch thick steel stock right here. So we're gonna cut these first. We're gonna cut both ends off, and then we'll move on to the 1/4 inch one. Okay, so I've never had a bandsaw, so I might be like a little too excited, but this thing cut this steel like nobody's business. Like it was like cutting through butter. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and try out the double thickness 1/4 inch one now. So let's go ahead and throw that on the bandsaw. Alright guys, well I freaking love this thing. Yes, it makes a little bit of a mess and I don't know where to put it yet. I have it on top of my powder coating oven right now, but I will be mounting it. But the cuts on this thing, super clean. Like this is like factory right here, as you guys can see. And this is where I cut. So clean. Like this thing is well worth the money. I'm so freaking excited to have this. The only thing is doing long pieces like this, I think I will end up getting and needing the miter gauge. So I think I am gonna be getting that in the future. That way I can just slide it and that thing can hold it for me like at the right angle without me, you know, like moving. But if you make a line, you can just follow the line and you'll be good. But it would be a help. So I think I am gonna end up getting that as well. But overall, 10 out of 10 on this purchase. Like before this, I used to put it on my bench vise and I used to cut it with the cutoff wheel, and the cuts would always be, let me show you guys. The cuts would always be crooked. Like that thing is not straight whatsoever. And I used to draw a line on it to make sure I followed that, and they would just never come out good. And I used to have to do that and then put it on the grinder to grind down the edges because it would just come out looking like crap. So this thing, haven't done anything to it yet, and it doesn't need it. But in case it does need it, I got another new tool here in the garage. I got this brand new Milwaukee M12 grinder, so this thing is gonna come in handy as well. But yeah, like I said, 10 out of 10 on this purchase. If you guys are looking to be making a lot of cuts in your garage and you want them to be nice, straight, and smooth and do it a lot faster than with a grind or a cutoff wheel, then I highly recommend this. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you that tuned into it. If you liked it, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And while you're down there, hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time we post a new video. But that's gonna do it for this one. So as always, keep moving forward and stay on the gas.